All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is when you hear this message, I pray that you're poised to receive, to accept, and to respond to words of wisdom. Ashe. One of the things that accompany mastery is a real distinction between you and your tools, you and your work. When you ascend the throne of destiny, so to speak, and you become a master of your craft, it is a twofold thing in the sense that by mastering your craft, you master yourself, meaning you have a framework for the creative process. You know how to go from conceptualization to actualization with consistency, with precision. You know that in a variety of different conditions and circumstances, from a variety of different starting points, you can execute a thing at a particular level, right? And so that is, in many ways, emblematic of mastery, right? Now, the thing that I'm advocating for, what I will call deep mastery, true mastery, authentic mastery, is, like I said, making the distinction between yourself and your work, making the distinction between you and your tool. Okay, so if you think about the heroes, the mythological heroes, and you think about the way they acquired their tools, it tends to be paralleled with some kind of a crisis, some kind of a problem, some kind of a calamity, right? And they're being called to solve this problem. And then the thing that they have at their disposal is a certain set of tools. Thor might get his hammer, Spider-Man gets his web, right? Incredible Hulk gets turned into the Incredible Hulk, so on and so forth. But if you think about the conditions in which these things happen, you understand the relationship between the hero himself and the tools that he has to manage. Because the motif is consistent with the deities as well. That how Ogun becomes the owner of two machetes, and how Shango gets the Oshe Shango, and how Oromila gets Ikin, and so on and so forth. There are certain conditions, right? But if you really examine those conditions, case by case by case by case, the tool that they acquire is closely related to some kind of a transformation, some kind of an elevation and a becoming of oneself in the process. Now, when you understand that principle, then it gives you the incentive to aspire to master yourself, because that is what the crux of that each hero's journey is. To what degree will you master yourself, right? Because that's what's going to enable you to make good use of your tool or your instrument. So all the time that you're aspiring to master some discipline, master some craft, master some kind of a tool, some kind of an equipment, trying to master some material, this is where you turn that same intent inward and seek to master yourself in that regard. Master yourself in relation to fire, master yourself in relation to water, master yourself in relation to a hammer or a machete or a thunderbolt or whatever it is that you can see that each deity acquires in the process of becoming extraordinary. And that is the wisdom of eldership. That's the wisdom of institutional knowledge and perspective. We look back and we don't keep approaching the practice and the craft like we did 30 years ago. We take the distillation of our knowledge and our experience and we reflect upon what's really happening, and then we set the stage for the people who come after us to make a more streamlined approach, more deliberate, more purposeful approach. Okay, and so the work of the Orisha Lifestyle Academy is focused upon restoring the African mind. That's our purpose. We want to restore the African mind because we understand that restoring the African mind is requisite for us fulfilling our role as Enya, the people that Olodumare chose to help bring about the good condition. I can't help bring about the good condition effectively if I haven't mastered myself, and I can't master myself in a way that is outside of or isolating me from my ancestral memory, isolating from my prenatal choice, something that is actively working against my essence and my nature, right? So becoming the best, highest, most, elevated version of myself is the major prerequisite for what we do and why we exist. Okay, so the School of Orisha Studies, the Orisha Lifestyle Academy, all of the works that you see in my body of work, the written work, the video work, etc., is all geared toward this process of becoming one's self, mastering one's self, to put you into a better position to then serve and use your tools, use your natural gifts and talents, use all of the raw materials associated with who you are and what you do to help bring about the good condition in a way that only that you can do. Okay? But the beginning of it all is self-mastery, right? Right now we are in the finalizing of phase one and building the Abeokuta campus. And as such, we're now envisioning the context for how people will show up and have the kind of an experience that will, predispose each individual to a deeper understanding of themselves, a more clear, definition, we could say, more clear definition of how each of us needs to show up, what really makes the most sense, what is the most true to us. All of those are the experiences that we're framing up as we organize and build the next phase of the Abeokuta campus. So I want to give thanks to all of the good people who have supported us. I want to give thanks to Orisha Ajeh for choosing to come and support us. I give thanks that Orisha Ajeh has found our environment suitable to her nature and her essence, and that she has agreed to amplify our vision and multiply our efforts. And I give thanks for all of the people who have been and continue to be receptive to the spirit of Orisha Ajeh, who has chosen to support us. And I appreciate your donations and your contributions and your sharing of the word within your own networks. It is very much appreciated, and I pray that your own relationship with the school and the mission will become deeper and deeper and more clear as well. So we want to thank everyone and encourage you to keep looking to us. Keep your energy focused on our efforts, and know that we really do need your support, and you're very much appreciated. So thank you very much again, and keep your eyes open for more opportunities to make a meaningful contribution, to lead from where you are, and enable us to do what we're destined to do to help bring about the good condition for ourselves and the people who we're destined to serve. If you want to look for more opportunities to join the movement and support what we do, visit me at obafemio.com or orishalifestyle.com, and we will do more good work by the grace of Olodumare. I look forward to working with you. Bye for now. Odabo.